Hey gang, Ryan Ellis here. Me and Sam just want to wish you a happy night or happy morning whenever you're coming across this video. And actually today I was listening to some Inner Circle audio on my iPhone. That's what I listen to in the car. Whenever I'm traveling or sitting idle, I like to pop in some Inner Circle audio, which is an Empower Network product that focuses specifically on goal setting, geared towards business, not really anything Empower Network related, more just improving yourself and succeeding. And it's a great tool to use to listen to audio daily. There's a lot of it. So I got it all queued up and downloaded, and I can just fire away on the iPod feature of my iPhone. Anyways, I was listening to David Wood today on an Inner Circle call, and he was talking about picking a story that had a crazy set of natural events. If some of those events, if everything wasn't exactly perfect, then the outcome would have never happened. So I was actually thinking for a while about something crazy that happened, and I was actually stuck. And then I was listening further through the audio, and David Wood mentioned it again and described it a little bit differently, and something instantly popped in my head. Not quite sure what he said, but it reminded me actually of Double Your Likes. A real quick story about Double Your Likes. I am a co-owner of that product with James Grandstaff. He's also in Empower right now. And the story of how Double Your Likes even came about is just, it's too scary to be coincidence. And that's exactly what they said on the call. I don't believe in coincidence anymore, because too many freaky stuff has to happen for an outcome to actually occur. So this story is James Grandstaff released a product called Viral PDF Generator. Actually, even before that, he released a product called Instant MLM Squeeze Pages. I was on his list. He actually provided great content, great value. Not many people did that. He had traffic strategies that were, you just watch the videos and copy them. It was the first time I was actually seeing a little bit of success. So he was in my good book already. So anytime he sent an email, which wasn't really that often, I would read it. So then he released a product called Viral PDF Generator. It was like a rebranding PDF where your affiliate link can be automatically inserted into PDFs as people download them. So it's like generating PDFs on the fly, but they're rebranded to your affiliate link so you can get commissions without having to do any extra work. If you don't understand that, don't worry about it. No big deal. So he didn't have as much success as he had liked during the product launch, so he's reaching out to his customers, and he always did a thing like with a $1 trial. So who wouldn't try something for a $1 trial? So I'm like, all right, fine. So I signed up for the trial, and he sent out an email like, hey, connect with me on Skype. And I connected with him because, I had success with this stuff. I wanted to rub elbows with people who were more successful than me at the time. So I reached out to him, and he reached back to me. So we got to talking, oh, what are you doing with Viral PDF Generator? Are you selling anything? And I said, yeah, I'm running some Facebook ads. He's like, oh, really? Facebook is huge. Ads obviously was a hot button back in, 2010. We started talking in April 2010, and he said, that's very interesting. I've always wanted to get into Facebook. He's kind of a direct response guy, so pay-per-click advertising, stuff like that. That's how his marketing mind works. He can get you to whip out your credit card, just like that, because he's a little smooth talker. So I said, Facebook ads, right? And he said, yeah, Facebook ads. Well, let's talk about that a little bit. So I made one sale with Facebook ads. I didn't really make, my money back in terms of profit, but I made a sale. So that definitely intrigued him because, obviously that means it works, right? So we start masterminding almost, talking on Skype here and there, and we got on the topic of maybe creating a product, but we weren't sure what. So we kept going back to Facebook ads, kind of, and then we're like, well, wait a second. What are people promoting on Facebook ads? They're promoting Facebook pages a lot of the time, right? So at that time, there was the locked until liked, like the reveal tab. People would say, click like to get access to whatever. And you could not get what was ever behind that curtain unless you clicked the like button, and that's obviously spawned off like crazy. Well, we were one of the first people to actually make software to do that, and it developed over time, and we kind of got a concrete idea, tried to figure out the technology. But if you think about it, if I would have never even opted into his email list with Instant MLM Squeeze pages 2 products back, Double Your Likes would have never even existed. It couldn't have. If Grandstaff didn't take certain steps and not have a launch as successful as he wanted, he wouldn't have reached out to his customers. We would have never connected. So, there's a lot. You can see there's a lot of things that needed to happen for Double Your Likes to happen. And it's great because it's a success story now. We made, over $200,000. Anytime we'd run Facebook ads, which was our primary traffic, we'd pretty much double our money. And, Grandstaff pretty much is a direct response savant, more or less. But we did, methodical testing, tracking, and tweaking. And as David Wood says, we took massive action and we tweaked things along the way. And that's all you can do is take action and tweak things along the way. He always talks about the metaphor with a rocket taking off towards the moon, right? When you start out, you need a lot of fuel to get that rocket going, a lot of thrust. Once it starts going, you realize, well, we're a little off course from the moon, so we need to redirect our thrusters a little bit this way, adjust 1 degree. And NASA is sitting there, Houston, we have a problem. And Houston's saying, okay, adjust your thrusters a little bit, go a couple degrees over. And you keep adjusting your path as you're taking action, as that rocket's going towards the moon. And guess what? Eventually you get to the moon. Now, that feedback from NASA in Houston is life. David Wood also talks about failure. There really is no failure. It's just feedback. How you interpret it is up to you. So as long as you take massive action and keep moving forward, you're going to get to where you want to go. It's impossible not to. And, you can make metaphors like this all day. Thomas Edison inventing the light bulb. He found, over 5,000 different ways not to invent a light bulb, But he kept trying different things. And that's another point they brought across. Don't always try the same thing. Sometimes things don't work. You got to adjust. You got to be flexible. So take life as it comes to you and just roll with the punches, more or less. But yeah, I listen to pretty much whatever David Wood, David Sharp say, and anybody who is in a place that I'm looking to be. I mean, people are making... The money doesn't even matter, but multiple 6 figures a month, and the point is they're living their ideal lifestyle, which is, I think, what everyone's trying to shoot for, and the money, all that money really does is help do that. I mean, it's not really about the money. It is, it allows you to do what you want to do. So, that's why me personally, whoever's watching this that knows me personally may see me as a very money-focused person. Well, that's because I'm very focused on getting my ideal lifestyle, and now I'm focusing on a specific set of tasks that somebody successful is laying out for me and following them. I don't care if I believe it or not anymore. Just going for it, going through it, taking action, and just letting everything else go to the wayside. And there is no failure. I'll adjust my course. I'll eventually get there. But massive action is the way to go. And these daily audios help you with that. You get brainwashed almost with positivity and a belief in yourself. So that's why these audios are great. And then they instruct you to do something, you do it, and then you see results from the action. So you can surround yourself with negativity or positivity. There's plenty of negativity in the world. Just flip on the TV or the news. You need to do a lot of stuff to battle that. So this movie's running on a little long, but I wanted to complete the assignment so David Wood couldn't yell at me later saying, hey, you didn't create the video I told you to. So this is Ryan Ellis, and Sam says hello too, I'm sure. And we will be talking to you soon. Take care.